What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone, and today I'm a little chilly, so I'm wearing this blanket. Sue me. Sue me. So, and because I'm so chilly, I am playing a burn deck. Yes, you heard it. Burn decks are back, baby. They are back. But yeah, let's go through the basics. And before we start, if you're new to the channel and you like what I'm doing, or you just want another good channel to follow, well, this is your chance. Do it now. We have fun every single day. There will be a deck every single day for the rest of our lives. So, let's get into the deck. Moraug Surprise. Yes, this is a Moraug deck. Moraug, Fury of Akoum. He is amazing. I hope that we can trigger him as many times as possible and that our opponents aren't dead then already, but if we can, this is amazing. Each creature you control gets +1/+0 for each time it attacked, and yes, the first time they attack counts as a time they attacked. So you attack in, you're a 1/1, but as soon as the attack is chosen, you become a 2/1. Perfect. Exactly what we want. And if a land enters the battlefield and is your second main phase, you get an additional combat phase after that. Yes. And that is amazing because you untap all of your creatures. So, what are the creatures? We have our Fervent Champion. He is just perfect. He is just perfect. Let's keep him in. We have our Robber of the Riches. This card is good against rogues because if you go first and you can steal some of their rogues, you have a lot of rogues that will trigger this. Then we have our Bolt Hound, because I love the Bolt Hound. If you have seen my rank tank video, you know my dog, and you know that I love greyhounds. This dog is a living Castle Embereth. Embereth? I didn't say Embereth. I am proud of me. This card is a living Castle Embereth. Costs you 3 mana, less than the Embereth, because this costs 4, because you have to tap it himself. So, gets in, each creature that you have gets +1, perfect. Bone Crusher Giant, staple in this set, just use him, just use him. And if you have the special art, just use it. He is good. He stomps for 2, and he's a 4/3, 4/3. Yeah, 4/3, 4/3. So, what else do you want? One of the big surprises in here is a Relic Robber, because he gives your opponent a Goblin Construct, and they look freaking beautiful. Gives him a Goblin Construct that, yeah, gives him 1 damage at the beginning of his upkeep, and it can't block. So if he has nothing on the field, they just keep on stacking and stacking and stacking. And what does he want to do? Use his removal on this? Well, do it. Use your removal on the Goblin Constructs. No problem. No problem. And he is a rogue, so he works very well with the Robber of the Riches. Of course, we have an Annex in here. It's a red deck. Why not use the good cards, right? Right? So, we have our Annex here, Hardened in the Forge. You know what he does. Gets stronger for each red creature, and we only have red creatures in here, so he will get strong a lot. We have our Phoenix of the Ash. Oh yeah, and gives you the Satyr tokens, if they die. We have our Phoenix of the Ash in here, because of those rogues. We hate those rogues. We just hate them. We hate them. If they aren't on our side, they are the enemy. So, we have the Phoenix of the Ash. If they mill us, we get him back on the field as a 3/3. There's not a lot he can do about it. He can counter it, he can kill it, but it will come back every single time. Another surprise in here is the Leyline Tyrant, because he also, like the other cards, is a living burn spell. First of all, he's a 4/4 flying for 4. Yes, 4/4 for 4. Again. So, also, you don't lose unspent mana as it steps in phases end, so you can just tap your mana and he will keep it for you in his nice little dragon hatch. So, and when he dies, you can pay all that mana and deal that much damage to any target. Yes, that includes your opponents. That includes your opponents. So, here's a living when dying burn spell. Also, we have our Embercleave. Let's be honest. With the Annex, it is a given. And also without the Annex, it is just good. It is just good. But why do I say this is a burn deck? Well, we have Valakut Exploration. Valakut? I don't know how to pronounce this. This is fantasy speech, so let's just take it as is. The Valakut Exploration. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, you exile the top card of your library and, well, under your control, you know the rules, Landfall. You exile the top card of your library, you can play it. And if you don't, you burn the enemy for 1. Yes, secret burn. Also, we have the Roiling Vortex here. Not only does it prevent your opponents from gaining life, which we absolutely don't want, but it deals 1 damage to them at the beginning of their upkeep. Well, also deals 1 damage to us, but we don't care. Our life is worth nothing. We are red. We are red. We deserve everything that happens to us. So here's the Roiling Vortex for our troubles. Gives on 1 damage, gives them 1 damage. So yeah, and shocks. But imagine you have 2 Roiling Vortexes out. You attack 2 or 3 times with the Relic Robber. That is just 5 damage each turn. Plus the Valakut Exploration, there goes 6 damage. And with all the small creatures, that is just perfect. And why do we have those in here? Because of board wipes. If your creatures are gone, you can still do damage. Each and every turn. And if your creatures survive and you get your Moraug out, GG opponent, no soup for you. This game will be over faster than you think. Faster than we all think. So, 20 lands, plus our Shadow Skull Smashing makes 22. That is more than enough. That is more than enough. Because, yeah, we will kill him before the Moraug comes out, I reckon. So, what are we afraid of? Well, rogues, of course, because everybody fears the rogue. And if you don't, you're lying. You are lying. Yes, everybody has beaten a rogue deck, but it is unarguably the best deck in best of 1 right now. If it is not super unlucky and draws nothing but bad cards for the rest of the game. Also, we fear big green stompy creatures. They are cheap, they are big, they stomp, and we can't really get through. So let's hope we don't encounter those. Let's hope we can make our mythic journey even more mythological. Burn those enemies to ashes. And yeah, see you in those mythic games. So playtesting this deck, I went up against almost only green. As you can see, I have my cozy blanket over me. It's a little fresh morning, so I need my cozy blanket. And I never went first even 1 game with this deck since I'm playtesting it. As if I didn't say anything. Okay. Well, game, I got you. But we got a Robber of the Riches. He plays black. So we get our Robber out, steal 1 of his cards. A Rankle. Okay, it's a Rankle. So we get our and he surrenders. And he surrenders. Easy game. Easy game. Did I show off the deck? Not at all. Will I keep this in? Absolutely. A win is a win. And you know how it is. We take those. We take those. Alright, we're up against Pup Benny. Will it be another green deck? We go first. With the perfect hand. Can we pull off something nice here? I mean, we're trying to get in as fast and aggressive as possible. We have a Fervent Champion, we have a Robber of the Riches. He gains 1 life back. We have our Moraug. Very nice. Will there be time to play it? What do we steal? A land. Did he need it? I sure hope so. I hope he needed that land more than anything else. So, good thing we have our Shock in hand. And we draw more lands. That is something that we want. Goodbye, Mire Triton. Steal more cards from our opponent's library. Another land. Let's hope he needed that. And whatever he plays, we have our Embercleave in hand. So it is the perfect start. It is the perfect start. We get another land. Our Moraug is looking good. We attack in with everything. Steal another land. Well, I mean, why not? Why not steal all the lands? Get the Embercleave on the Robber of the Riches. If it dies next turn, yeah, it is nice. It is nice. This is a red deck, but you haven't seen the best part of it yet. We need one more land, or even two. Because we want that Moraug out. We want it out. He has a lot of lands, so our plan to steal him 3 lands didn't really work. He gets rid of our Robber of the Riches. He fears it. There is our last land that we need. So, we get in for some more damage here. It's a red deck, no need to think it out. But next turn, we have our Moraug. So, what will you put out now? What is your grand plan? He gets the Woe Strider out. Well, doesn't help you too much. Doesn't help you too much. My Fervent Champion will kill it. It will kill it. Another Robber of the Riches. And we get our Moraug out. If he blocks this with the Woe Strider, it will die, because the Moraug gives it, an attack. So, can we pull this off? Can we pull this off? Woe Strider goes down here. Our Fervent Champion goes down here. But we have still the Robber of the Riches. Maybe we can even draw land here. That would be pretty sweet. If we can't draw land, we can put the Embercleave on the Moraug. Do you have a removal? Do you have a removal? And even if you do... Oh, he steals my Robber of the Riches. I don't like that. I don't like that. That was mean. That was mean. But we still have ways to turn this around. We still have ways to turn this around. What is this card? Luck of Perdition. I didn't have anything in hand. So you're trying to fill up your graveyard? Well, looks like you're dead. Looks like you are dead. I will put the Embercleave on the Moraug. Couldn't show off the combo, but we take those. We sure take those. Get in for a lot of damage. That's what we do. Red deck wins. Red deck wins. Nice. Nice. Okay, there you've seen it. The power of the Moraug, giving every creature +1 attack for each time it attacked. And yes, as I said, the first time it attacks, I go first. I have 2 lands in hand. Everything costs 3. So let's just hope for the best. We pay the 1 for the Shadow Skull Smashing, or do we? Maybe we don't need to. Maybe we don't need to. We are cheeky. We are cheeky. We have 2 turns to draw a land. Or something that costs 2. Up against another red deck. Very nice. Very nice. Get in for another 1. Next turn I will play the Relic Robber. Oh, we're up against Gruul. We are up against Gruul. He uses the Bone Crusher Giant. He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have used it. So we pay 3 life here. No problem. Get in with our Relic Robber. Do some damage to face. Get a creature on the board that deals damage to his face. If he plays something, that is good. We will fill his board. Oh, okay. The Banishing Light. Well, a little too late. Little too late. We still have 1 Relic Robber. Still have 1 Relic Robber. We'll get this out because we need as many lands as we can. Get another Relic Robber out. This creature can't block at all. Can't block at all. Deals 2 damage to his face just for lying there. Just for lying there. If we draw another land here, that would be also very nice, because then we can play the Embercleave. And we do. And we do. So we get in, destroy his mammoth, and give him another 3 damage to face, 3 damage with those like little goblin constructs. And he surrenders. Relic Robber robs the victory. Robs the victory. Top 1000. Top 1000. This is going pretty well. Didn't show off our burn too well now. So he's number 66 on the leaderboard. But I go first. I go first. He says hello. I say hello. No need to play the Shutter Skull Smashing yet, but we have the Roiling Vortex. That deals a lot of damage. So he's playing rogues. We pay the 3 life here. Get the Roiling Vortex out. And get in for 1 damage. And if he gets his rogue out now, no problem. Okay, so this is the final test. This is our final test. Are we fast enough? Are we fast enough? So there's 2 cards in our graveyard. So I hope that we draw another land here. Perfection. Perfection. We get the annex out. So our creatures are safe. We don't attack in here because I fear that, yep, he has the Soaring Thought Thief. Just as I feared. But we have our Phoenix of the Ashes. 1 damage into his face with the Roiling Vortex. We don't care about our life total. He gets the Ruin Crab. And he has another land. So, if he attacks in here, if he so dares, he dares attacking in. So, do we exchange the annex here? No, I don't think so. Give us the 6 damage. Give it to us. I will try to get the Bolt Hound out now. Or do I shock his Thieves Guild Enforcer? Well, let's attack in first. And then we can still shock his Thieves Guild Enforcer. Blocks with the Ruin Crab. Gets 4 damage to his face. Let's see if he plays something here. If he does, he will get the shock onto his Thieves Guild Enforcer. He's looking at his cards. He's looking at my annex. And he uses his Drown in the Loch. So we get rid of his Thieves Guild Enforcer here. That is very nice. That is very nice. We get the Bolt Hound out afterwards. Pass the turn. 1 damage to your face. Can we outrace him? Can we outrace him? Do you have another Drown in the Loch? Okay. He pays 3 life here. That is very cheeky. That is very cheeky. Gets rid of this. Okay, okay. Attacks in for 2. Can we be faster? Can we be faster? Don't need too many lands here. Question is, can we be faster than him? Get 1 damage to our face. And we try to get the Bolt Hound out here. We have to. We have to be faster than him. And we still have another one. The Javari Disruption. Well, at least we can get in for 1 damage here. And his hand looks pretty empty. His hand looks pretty empty. So, can we pull it off? Can we pull it off? We get 2 damage here. We go down to 3. And he has the Cling to Dust. Okay. We have a Phoenix of the Ashes ourselves. Need to get the blocker out here. Do you have another counterspell? He has it. Well, he got us. He got us. Rogues beats everything in this meta. Rogues beats everything in this meta. So yeah. Let's say good game. Take the damage to our face and kill ourselves with the Roiling Vortex It was a nice try. We almost got him. But Rogues is just the strongest. Kill ourselves. Kill ourselves. No. Alright, Rogues as always the final boss. Rogues as always the final boss. Ooh, it really is cold today. Even though I have my lamp. I love lamp. I go first. Well, in that case, let's see what he has for us. Let's see what he has for us. Not Lyra, but why? Why are you not Lyra? We have the Relic Robbers. Those are nice, and we have a Moraug. So, those are the surprise cards. He is black. Will you play out the rogue? If you do, oh, you're not. So, that can't block. Excuse me. So no need to get rid of it now. We get in with our Relic Robber. We still have another one. He will get 1 damage to his face, so we're good. We are good. Those creatures can't block. Those creatures can't block. He will take 1 damage. He can sacrifice it with his village rights. Will he do it? We will see. This village robber, well, okay. Okay. Another Moraug. Another Moraug. Okay, we get another Relic Robber out. If he kills this one, that is fine with me. He bone crushes it. Very nice. Very, very nice. So now he has 2 of those. Gets 2 damage each turn. Each single turn. He will get his Bone Crusher out now. Oh, he does not. He does not. Okay. We get another land. So we'll play our exploration now. Good old Valakut exploration. See what we can get here. A robber of the riches for our troubles. So we will steal 1 of his cards. If he doesn't kill it. But he does. Okay. He gets 2 damage here. That is fine. That is very nice. He kills 1 of the creatures. That's 1 Bloodchief's Thirst down. And he kills another one of those creatures. And the Croxa. Well, we can get rid of 1 Moraug. And he has 4 cards in graveyard. Gets in for 3 here. We draw our Bolt Hound. So we get rid of the Skyclave Shade. And get our Bone Crusher on the field. He saved himself there. Saved himself there. Will he get the Skyclave Shade? No, he gets his own Bone Crusher out. But we get a Fervent Champion. And our Bolt Hound out. And just smash in, because all of our creatures will get bigger. All of our creatures will get bigger. What do you block? You block this one. Well, if you play another Bone Crusher Giant, well, now he can play his Crocs out, but he doesn't have a red land, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried about that. And with our Castle Embereth, we can also get a lot of damage in. Looks at the exploration. Okay. He kills our Fervent Champion. Mills 3 cards. Makes himself a zombie. That is nice. That is nice. That is just what we wanted. More damage. Can we draw our last land here? Can we draw our last land here? Makes another zombie. Did he draw red? I sure don't hope so. I sure hope he didn't draw another red. He gets 2 damage to his face by killing my giant. A Roiling Vortex. That is perfect. That is perfect. We offer him a trade here. He kinda needs to take it. And in 3 turns he should be dead. Because he doesn't get life here. So, Is this the Vortex kill revenge? He gets the Skyclave Shade back here. Can we get a last land? Can we get a last land? We got our last land. And there's the shock. And there is the shock. We won't play it. We get our Moraug out. We do this fancy. Deal 1 damage. Deal 1 damage. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello, top 1000. Nice. 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 Burn. Burn in hell. Burn in hell. So normally I do 5 games and that's it. But this deck is so fast. We need to get some more in. Okay. Final boss. Once more. Can we get the Revenge of the Rogues? This time we go first. This time we go first. And we have our own rogue on the field soon. With our Robber of the Riches. With our Robber of the Riches. He gets out the Merfolk Wind Robber. I thought it would be the Crab. Not gonna lie. I thought it would be the Crab. Will he block here? We steal a land. We steal land. He doesn't need too many of those. So that is not too good. That is not too good. Gets a black out here. And takes care of the Robber of the Riches immediately. That is what I like to see. Okay, well, you do that. That wasn't the land. We needed our land, but we will get in for 3 more. Couldn't steal anything here, but who cares? Who cares, right? I hope we can draw land. He did draw land. He did draw a land. Yeah, this is the final boss. This is... and he gets the Soaring Thought Thief out. So, what do we draw here? He mills us 2 no lands. Are those lands? Oh, 1 land down. 1 land down. But there is another one. There is another land. So... we will get our Relic Robber out. Make him choose what he wants to block here. If he wants... yeah, he needs to block the Relic Robber here. And next turn we get out our Bolt Hound. And then almost all of our creatures will be awesome. He bottoms. So, do you have another kill spell? We will have 10 cards in our graveyard. That is fine, that is fine. There's nothing much that we can do here. There's not much that we can do here. Will he be faster than us? He sacks 1. Draws hopefully not a counter spell. Okay. So we'll get our Bolt Hound out here. And if he counters this, we still get in for some damage. And draw a card. He counters it, so we don't draw a card. So we don't draw a card. But we get in for the damage. That's still 3 damage that we get in, and we need it. And we need it. Next turn we can hopefully get out the Leyline Tyrant. Yeah, we got screwed with lands here. We got screwed with lands here. Still keeps 1 blocker back. 2 lands gone. 2 lands gone. But a Phoenix of Ash. That is something that I like to see. So we try to get the Phoenix out. He draws another card. He draws another card. And he draws into the story. Okay, so we will definitely steal some cards. It's another Merfolk Wind Robber out. And we get a land. We get a land. So let's get... what do we get out? We get our Phoenix of the Ash out. Say goodbye to everything here. And we get in with nothing but the Phoenix. Yeah, we need to make damage. We need to make damage. Will he block here? Or will he not? He blocks and draws a card, I reckon. Yep, good choice. Good choice. Next turn. Okay, here's a Ruin Crab. Nice blocker. Another nice blocker. Mills us for 6. Can we get another Phoenix of the Ashes out now? Or maybe even an Embercleave. Okay. Only 1 mana left. Only 1 mana left. And he decides to kill the Bloodchief's Thirst. Well, our burn plan is on the way. Our burn plan is on the way. Let's see what we get here. Nothing that we can use. But we will attack in with the Phoenix. He needs to block. And he will. And we will do 1 damage. Yep. 1 damage to your face, sir. 1 damage to your face. So we could really need a shock here. Do we even have shocks left? We do. We do. And another Phoenix. Very nice. Very, very nice. Gets the Thieves Guild Enforcer. And a Merfolk Windrobber. So if we draw land here, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. A Shutter Skull Smashing. Shutter Skull Smashing's also not too bad. It's also land. We need to get rid of the Lurus here. So we will try that. We'll try to get rid of the Lurus. Hopefully it doesn't have another counter spell in hand. Hopefully he doesn't have another counter. It doesn't look like it. Can he draw one now? No, he can't. No, he can't. So we get in with the Phoenix here. Is this our chance for revenge against those pesky, pesky rogues? I sure hope so. Can you get... And he surrenders! We did it! We did it! Top 900? Oh, top 800! Here we go. Revenge against the rogues. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh my, didn't we burn him to the ground? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We even were able to use our Roiling Vortex with the Valakut Exploration. That was nice. That was nice. Yes, we got beaten once by rogues, but we got our revenge against rogues. Yes, I hate rogues, you hate rogues, and if you're playing rogues, you deserve this deck. And if you play this deck, you deserve rogues. So, everything worked out well. We beat a lot of decks, we went into Mythic 800. That was very fun. If we can keep there, if we can keep our rank there, we will have a lot more fun soon. So, how did you like the Moraug? Tell me in the comments. If you made it this far, you obviously liked the video, and I hope that I can get a follow from you. That would be very nice. That would be adorable. Thank you very much, and I will see you all tomorrow.